Hi, welcome to my channel, everyone. Whether you're here live or on the replay, I'm so very glad to see you today. Today is kind of an unseasonable, cool morning, cloudy, but we're going to have fun with Christmas in July. I'm going to be creating 3 projects using this beautiful Christmas Flora collection from Echo Park. Let me show you what it involves. I went ahead and bought some extra ephemera off of the Echo Park website. And so there are many, many beautiful pieces here. And I'm going to be using one of them on the front of one of the cards. So here's the opening page. Christmas Flora. It comes with all these pattern papers and a sticker sheet. So here is the sticker sheet. Lots of fun poinsettias, which I just love. Round stickers, long pieces, sentiment pieces, just wonderful decorations there. We'll use those for the inside of the cards. And here are all my different pieces. They're gorgeous. Double-sided. Two of each. Beautiful plaid. Look at those beautiful. I love pink poinsettias. Just gorgeous. Some wonderful greenery. And some little red stars there. Red with stars. Lots of fun, whimsical red flowers there. And a green buffalo check. And some more beautiful flowers here. Combination of roses and poinsettias. Just gorgeous. And here's a tone on tone of holly leaves with berries. Beautiful. And here's some awesome cut aparts. And then Christmas trees on a pink background. How cute. I'll use one of these for the cut aparts, I'm pretty sure. Okay. We're going to be making 2 cards with the Operation Ride Home sketch. We're going to be using this one. This is 236. And I will here for the flag because it wasn't there. And I have my flag punch for that. I'll be doing a portrait style and a landscape because this is adaptable to both. I'll just turn it over and probably move this over a little bit, and then the flag piece will go up and down. And then after the cards, I'm going to be making a journal, a fantastic Christmas journal we could all use to put our different notes and things on, getting ready for the holidays. Because I know that I want to scribble on a piece of paper, and then of course I lose the paper. These are going to be the pockets. I'm going to be putting those on the inside here, and I'll show you all how I do that after the cards. So let's pick our papers. Like I said, I have my flag punch. I have Nouveau drops that I'm going to be using. And I have my sentiments. I have my sentiments. And I'm going to try some embossing. I have 2 kinds of embossing powder. This is tinsel. And this is the regular. This is one of the first sets I bought. And it melts really well. And this glitter, let me show you. It doesn't melt as well you can run your fingers across it and it's still, you can feel it, but it makes a wonderful sparkle. So this is the kind that I'm going to be using today. Versamark ink, embossing buddy, and I'll see if I can use this red twine. We'll see how it works. All right, let's go ahead and cut up some cut aparts. I'm probably not going to be using them for these cards, but let's just go ahead and do that. Then, like I said, I will use the other piece, the other side, as one of my choices for paper. Okay. Some of these are really, really cute. Okay, so you get the idea of cutting out the cut aparts. We'll put those aside. And then I want a piece that's going to go an all over background piece, I think. And let's do, I do want to incorporate some of these. These are just gorgeous. These are gorgeous. So let's do this for the background. This is going to be the 5 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece. I'll go ahead and cut 2 of them. We want to make sure it's non-directional because I'm going to be using it both ways, portrait and landscape. Let's go ahead and cut this off first. Five 1/4 by 3 1/4. Okay, and 5 by 3. I do want to make 2 different ones, so I'm not really sure why I'm cutting 2 of everything. And for the flag piece, let's see. That's a little bit loud. So let's go with let's go with this one for the flag. No, let's see. I want more green. Let's do this. Okay. 1 1/4. So let's cut this off first. 1/4. Oops. Now I did 3.5, so I will have room to cut it with the flag punch. And it'll still be the size I want. I'll go ahead and cut that right now to show you. If it's a little bit longer, that's fine too, but I want to get right at the edge there. Voila. That made, let's see. We'll see how that works. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut for the second piece, second card. Let's go ahead and stick with the main colors, just put them on in different ways here. Let's do our 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. Oh, I was going to do a portrait, wasn't I? Yes, yes. This is definitely going to be directional. So let's do the portrait style, which that would be the 3 1/4 first. Let's see. Yes. Three and a quarter by 5 1/4. Yes. So this will be my portrait style. Okay. And then 5 by 3, which will do something different here. Yeah. 5 by 3. So we'll do the cut the 3 first, and then the 5. Perfect. Okay. And then again, our flag. Let's do this one for the flag. One and a quarter by 3.5. There. Okay, so let's put this over here so we don't get them mixed up, and we'll get rid of the paper. We use, and we're definitely going to use the stickers for the inside, so keep that close by. Now I'm going to stamp the inside of my card bases first. And the reason I do that is that if I do happen to make a mistake, I can just turn it over and stamp again, because we're going to cover it up anyway. That does happen. We are homemade, not Hallmark. So let's see what I'm going to use to stamp with. I believe I have real red. Oh, let's try. Since it's not a dark red, it's more of a orangey red. So let's use that. Sorry for I should have got it out first. I do apologize for that. I don't know what I did with it. Okay, well, we're going to use real red. We're going to use real red. I'm going to be using Merry Christmas. I forgot what stamp that set this is from. Oh, it's not going to want to stay, is it? In that case, what I do with my stamps when they don't want to cooperate or they're just so old, I go ahead and use my temporary adhesive, and I put that on the stamp. Then I attach my acrylic block, and it stays. Yeah, see. All right. Just a really. Oh wow. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that'll be on the back, but not a big deal. Merry Christmas. Beautiful. And I can cover that with a sticker. No problem. So that's the portrait style card. Now we're going to stamp the landscape. Voila, beautiful. Okay, so the card bases are ready. All right. This is the portrait style. So see, I'm going to just cover that up. So that worked out fine. There's just, I like the white on the sides. That's just perfectly fine. And let me find my pieces here. I cut this out of my shimmer cardstock. I've had some scraps. So let's just kind of look and see how this is going to go. Like so. And then, of course, we can do a little decoration down here. So that's how it's going to go. I'm going to go ahead and heat emboss. It's the most wonderful time of the year. This is from my Holly Jolly Wishes from Stampin' Up. I love this set. I use it all the time. Okay, I'm going to be using my embossing buddy. It's going to make sure there's not any static, so that hopefully everything will just stick to what I want it to stick to, which is the actual sentiment itself and not all over the place. And I have a small brush that I can use if that happens. So this is just going to fit. Okay. The embossing powder does tend to make a mess. Okay. Let me get out a tweezers so I don't burn my fingers. I'm going to turn on the heat gun, let it heat up a little bit. Okay. You can see a little bit of red on there. I didn't get it all off. Red tends to stain. But I'm just tapping it on. You're going to be pouring 99.9% of it back into the tube. So it lasts forever. I bought this when I first started crafting 5 years ago. Okay, let's put that aside and then put this back in the tube. Okay. There's just a little mess there. Now, if you can see, there is a little bit of, and I know I have it. Here we go. Just a little bit here. And I think I accidentally, let me do this again. I want to make sure it keeps it covered. There's a couple of places that it kind of fell off a little bit. Very lightly tap, and then you'll see there's just a few little spots that I want to just flick off. Okay. All right, we are done with that part. My tweezers. Okay. Tweezers and heat gun. There we go. Okay, can you see that gloss? Okay, good deal. I started on the back and then I went to the front and it was hot enough that it changed really quickly. Yep, it's all done. Good. Now I'm just going to attach this with my tape runner. Or you could pop it up too. Let's pop it up. Ugh, I didn't wash off my mat earlier. These are just enough dimension to make it interesting. I bought these at Dollar Tree. Okay. Okay, so let's get started on the first one. Good deal. maybe not. I have an idea, so I can cover that. I think that'll work out great. We'll just offset them a little bit. How's that sound? I'm still a little little froggy for my cold. That figures. Oh no, it's not done yet. Almost though. You can tell by the sound of it. Yeah, it's almost done. So let's go ahead and cover this. Perfect. Let's put it all the way up there. See how I put it all the way up there? Okay. And that will go right in the middle. That works fine. Okay, awesome. Now I'm going to go ahead and put new wood drops on this and then set it aside to dry. And we will decorate. No, let's go ahead and decorate the inside first before we put the new wood drops on. That's the advantage of enamel dots. You don't have to wait for it to dry. Let's see. All right, so that's decorated in the inside. So now let's put on the new wood drops. I am using, let's see, this is shinier. Let's do the Rudolph's nose. They're dream drops, so they're really cute and shiny. Okay. Again, I will put this out of my reach so I don't accidentally destroy the Nouveau drops. I have done that so many times before. So I'm just going to set it up over here and hope I remember it later. I'm going to go ahead and change this out because, yeah, it's really, really close to being done anyway. All right, now let's do our landscape card. Now, let's see. How did we do this? Yes. Okay. See, the original one, it's up at the very top, but I want to just put it in the middle so I don't have so much at the bottom. Oh, I forgot all about these. I found these in my stash of embellishments. I was wondering how that would look. I'm thinking I use these to put behind Christmas trees. So we'll stick with that. Okay, let's go ahead and add our pieces. Should we put it to the side or put it in the middle? I think that's good. All the way up to the top. Now let's use our dimensionals again. This is a piece of ephemera. If you're just joining me, I'm using the beautiful set from Echo Park called Christmas Flora for my Headstart to the holidays. I'm going to be doing a journal next, right after I get done with these cards. This is going to be a full-size journal, not like the little ones that I had made before. And here is an example of one of the little ones. I tied it closed with a cute little piece of ribbon. And I have pockets in it also, which I will be doing in the bigger one. Right now I'm popping my ephemera up on foam dots. I bought these from Amazon. Okay. And there is that. Cute, cute, cute. Now I'm trying to decide what to do on this one. Now I can put, this is red berry. So if you see the little berries here, I'm going to go ahead and fill it in with the enamel, or not the enamel dust, the Nuvo drops. And I forgot to decorate the inside of the cards first. So we can do that at the very end. But there are my little Nuvo drop berries. How cute is that? Okay, I'm going to let that dry somewhere safe. And then we're going to move on to the journal. Fun, fun, fun. Let's decide on what pieces we want to use. There are 2 of each, so that's good. Let's see. I used that one though, didn't I? So, let's see. Okay, this will be Where did I put it? Okay, good. This will be for the outside. We'll go along here. Let's see. Do I have both pinks? No, I don't, do I? Oh, I use that one. Ah, okay. I use that one for cut aparts. Oh, let's see how that's. We'll see how it works out. Okay. Okay. We are going to roughly measure. Actually, that fits just right, doesn't it? Let's see. Yes. Perfect. Yay. We're going to use this for the outside. Okay, very good. This scrap just happens to be very, very close to fitting this. Awesome. Okay, so we have let's see how big this is. Let's go ahead and measure the front. So that'd be 6.5 by 10. I don't want to make it too little though, so that's why sometimes it's better just to cut around it after you glue it on. Better safe than sorry. Somebody asked me that once in the comments, and that's pretty much what I told them. I said, I want to cut just over, and if I have to trim around it, that's okay. So I don't want to end up wasting paper for sure. So this was 6.5, 7. Let's do 7 by 10 again. This is non-directional, so that's a good thing. Okay, good. Yep. All right. And then should we use this for the inside or go stay with my green? Because I'm going to be these are red. So what do you think? Should I do this on the inside? Sure, why not? We're allowed to be loud at Christmas. Let's go ahead and get everything cut. Okay, sorry about that. 6.5 by 10. All right. Building up the pile of scraps already. Okay. All right, we want to use this for the outside and that for the inside. I'm going to be using both my snail adhesive and my glue because this will help me move the paper around if I have to. And you'll see. Sorry about that. Oh, okay. As long as I'm in frame and you can see it. Okay. Now I'm going to give myself some trimming room here. Thankfully, there's not a lot now. Good deal. Okay. I'm trying to decide what I want to do for the front and maybe do that so I know which one's the front. I want to do two different things there, I think. It's Christmas time. Christmas time. I gotta be careful. No, I don't want to do that. I want to use just these products here. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now let's go ahead and trim. Okay, now these are rounded edges, which aren't a problem. Okay. If you cut into the actual book itself, it's not a crisis. I think I did that once. Okay, we go around the corner again. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Yeah, it's easy to do, but not the end of the world. Well, this piece is going to be a little bit stubborn. Okay, there's the front. And I'm going to do some more decorating later. Now let's do the back. Same concept. Right up to the black. Whoops, see? Now I have to try to get that. Oh, I may be too late outside my window. There we go. See, I can pull it up because the glue was on there. It made the snail just a little less sticky. So let's make sure I get all the way to the edge. There we go. I will be getting out my scoreboard to make the pockets in a little bit here. Have to recover the inside. And like I said, we got a nice, kind of like a dark orangey red. Okay, that one went really well. So we've got outside's completely done. Now let's work on the inside. I'm not going to put it all the way up to the edge because obviously I want the pages to be able to turn. So probably just like 1/8 of an inch. Well, okay. See, now that's an issue there. I didn't think about that because we don't have that. I don't know why I didn't have that problem with the little ones. Okay, let's see what we need to do here. I may need to get something totally different. Well, that's still not going to be big enough, is it? Oh boy. I may have messed myself up. Yeah, I didn't think about that, did I? Okay. Yeah. Let's go with the original Original plan. And the green, but that's all right. Oh, by the way, this is a Echo Park. Excuse me. This is Echo Park collection, but the paper is from Portobello. And that's got a nice matting to it that the Echo Park paper doesn't have. Okay, so let's do some measuring here in a minute. Let's do, we have 7.5. No, yeah, 7.5 by, let's just use our 7.5. Like I said, you don't need to get that specific because you're going to have to cut it anyway. See, I cut too little before and it didn't work. Okay, so what we want here is we want just up to the edge or maybe a little closer. Does that make sense? And we'll be trimming just ever so slightly, maybe. Yeah, just a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Doing the same thing, the snail runner and the glue. I might put some glue on the edge there because I don't want it to go all the way up to the pages. Okay, it was working before. That is crazy because it was working before. There it is. Okay. Let's start over here. Get it close as we can, like so. And come out here. Okay, now we're going to trim. This is going to be a little awkward to get in here. I will work it out. That's what this is good for. I have this little doohickey. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. There we go. Perfect. There. Okay. Note to self, do the journal first before the cards. Make the cards with what's left. Again, I'm going to go ahead and use this. There. Awesome. Okay, the bottom's a little bit shabby, but that's okay because we're going to be putting the pocket on very soon. I'm going to be putting a ephemera on that too. All right. Application of glue. Okay. I haven't used a big composition book in quite a while. So this is fun and different. Okay, let's get as close to the edge as we can. Okay, without, yes. Make sure we have it. Oh, great. Okay, I'm out. Clean my fingers off. Oh, no, that's not going to help either, is it? Oh, well. I'll cover that with something, I'm sure. I'm really good at covering up mistakes. I have a short on that, by the way. Okay, let's start cutting. I'm getting messages on my computer if you can hear that. Driving me crazy. Okay. pieces of the composition book are going to be hit a little bit. It's very hard to get around that. This will make a wonderful gift for anybody, especially planners in our lives. And those of us who want to stop scribbling on pieces of paper and then turning around and losing them. Yep, see, I cut right into that. Well, this is being stubborn. Let's cut this off and then see where we can go from there. There, that's a little bit better. Stubborn. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's the bottom. So that's where we're going to be putting the pocket. All right, let's get all this out of the way and I'll pull out my scoreboard. I've got a mini board and it works just fine. Although I don't see my okay. We're gonna score. This is what I did for my, let's see how this works. Because I cannot find the other thing. A half. Yep. No, that's, what is that? A fourth. A fourth. Ah. There we go. And the bottom, are we going to do that? Yes, like this. All right. Put that away. We don't need that anymore. Oh, I know what I can use too. Let me go get my punch. To add a little bit of class. Yep. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Just on the edge. Kind of in the middle as possible. Oops. Well, not quite the edge. Okay. Yeah, I went way too far in, didn't I? Okay, let's fold these. Oh, let's cut this too. All right. Oh, that's still too big, isn't it? Okay. Let's measure. Let's try this. Just almost. Just a little bit too big still. I'd rather have it a little too little than too big. So let's go with the flow. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Woohoo. Let me go ahead and measure that real quick so I know what to do next time. All right. Good. That's part of the creative process, isn't it? Perfect. Except that holds a little bit deeper than I wanted. But it's still very, very cute. And we'll go ahead and put the second one on, and then we'll decorate. Okay. I know I marked it. There it is. All right. Let's do that first this time. Have to kind of make it even now, don't I? Yeah. By the time I score it, maybe. Yeah. Off just a little bit. I should have measured that too. As you can tell, I'm not good at measuring. There we go. Okay. We're done with that. Yes. The hole was off just a little bit. Or the half circle, whatever you want to call it. Good. Now let's decorate. Here's my sticker sheet. We've got ephemera, we've got sticker sheet, we've got the Nuvo drops. Let's see. It's the most wonderful time of the year. And now let's do something different. Okay. Let's see. Now. Merry Christmas down here. Perfect. Okay. So now, last but not least, we'll use that twine. If I can get it out. Okay. Trying to decide. We can attach it here. Let's see, something small here. We can attach it. And then you can put it in a page you need to, like so. So let's go ahead and where's my glue? Boy, it dries up quick, doesn't it? I'll use this little glob I have over here. Okay. And attach it right there. Put this here. And then you have your string to keep your place, like so. All right, let's see. I don't know that they're completely dry, but we will go ahead and bring them out to show off. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Merry Christmas. Peace on earth with my little berries. Merry Christmas. Oh, I did not put anything on the inside of this. Okay, let's do that. Be very, very carefully. very carefully. Okay. Time to be joyful. And then I'll put a little bitty flower up at the top. Okay. There we go. And our wonderful Christmas journal, complete with pockets and decorations. Thank you ever so much for joining me. And if you would like to get your head start for the holidays, please join me for later videos this fall. Thank you so much for watching and joining me. I appreciate it so much. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. 2 likes, good.